Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Moments with Kate, where I talk about skincare, hair care, and wellness. So if that sounds like your sort of thing, make sure you're subscribed down below. In today's video, I'm going to be walking through the vitamin C serum from Youth to the People. This came out a few months back and I've been using it for 6 weeks daily, and I wanted to share if it's actually worth the price because it is expensive. So I just wanted to walk through that and just let you know if it's a good purchase overall. To start, this serum is $90 Canadian for 30 milliliters. You can see it's a standard size for a serum, but for $90, you better hope it works. So I'm going to share if it's actually worth spending that much to see the results. Starting off, this is a 15% vitamin C. So normally the sweet spot is around 10 to 20. You usually hope for about 20 to get bang for your buck, but 15 is still pretty good. What really drew me to this product was the added caffeine in it. Caffeine is great for depuffing. I use it under my eyes, it just brings down all the bags, and it's said to help with dark circles. I don't really think so. I think it's really good for anti-inflammation though. Even though I've really only used it under my eyes, I've heard caffeine is fantastic all over the face because it just depuffs no matter where. So if you wake up after eating a lot of salt or something like that and you can just feel the puffiness, apparently just applying any sort of caffeine serum would bring down the puffiness everywhere. Vitamin C is such a powerful ingredient and it's finally getting the love it deserves. It helps with so many different things. It boosts the efficacy of sunscreen to ensure that you're getting a more powerful sunscreen. It helps with protecting your skin barrier, it strengthens that, and it also just helps brighten your skin and fight against any sort of dullness or dark spots or anything like that. I've used a few vitamin C's in the past, but I've tended to stay away just because really strong vitamin C's will strip everything from my skin. I'd still like to keep a few freckles. I do have a lot, but it is nice to keep a few, and so I really just stayed away. But just all the great benefits of vitamin C, and it's such an easy step to add in the morning before moisturizer, so I thought, you know what, I'll give this one a go. Starting right off the bat, I use about 3 pumps of this to cover my full face and a little bit of my neck. They say to use 2 to 4 pumps. So I started with 3 and that felt like an appropriate amount. And really quickly I was running through this bottle. So I'm halfway done and it's only been 6 weeks. So I quickly slowed down and took it down to 2, which is too bad. But I don't want to spend $90 every few months. So now I'm just doing 2. The bottle itself is really, really nice. All of Youth to the People's packaging itself is fantastic. It's always almost glass and just really like sturdy solid glass that I tend to reuse. If not, you know it's going to be recycled properly, which is really nice. So if you're into packaging, that's a big perk, is it's a really nice glass bottle. And it has the tint. What's important with certain vitamin C's is you need that tinted bottle, which is either like sort of see-through, kind of like wearing sunglasses. You need that tint to protect it from the sun or else it'll expire really quickly. So the initial experience, it is a lighter serum. It's not oily in any sense. It's a tad bit sticky and thicker than water, of course. But when you apply it, it does feel a little sticky. But then about 10 to 15 seconds later, it's almost fully rubbed in and settled in, and then you can go in with your moisturizer. And you should be pausing between steps for about 30 seconds anyways to ensure it does get all mixed in. This has such an interesting smell. Specifically, vitamin C's tend to have a really sour, rough smell, and it's just not a nice experience to put it on. I kind of have dreaded it in the past because of how bad it can smell. But this smells like orange pop. It smells fizzy. I don't know how a smell can be fizzy, but it's that. It's definitely an orange pop, and it makes it much more enjoyable, and it kind of wakes you up a little bit in the morning. On to the results. This vitamin C isn't like any others I've tried. I've tried really cheap ones like The Ordinary for under $10. I've tried really crazy expensive ones that I was lucky enough to receive, and so I've tried the full range, and this one is so unique in the sense that it has the added caffeine. Not only have I seen brightening effects and a lot of just brightness in my face, but puffiness goes down. I save a step in the morning by using this because all the puffiness just goes down and I don't need to use caffeine because it's already in here. I'll add in some before and after photos just so you can see the difference. As you can see, it's definitely brighter skin, which is really nice even just in a few weeks. And also puffiness has gone down. Puffiness does come back up, but generally if you wake up with puffy skin and you apply this, it'll go right down. So even though this bad boy is $90 for 30 milliliters, I truly do think it's worth it if vitamin C and or caffeine is important in your routine. Of course, if you're just exploring vitamin C, you kind of like Youth to the People, you're not too sure, maybe start out with an ordinary vitamin C or a drugstore vitamin C and then work up to this one. But if you're a vitamin C fan and you know you're gonna love it, then just go for it. It is worth the price. I love it and I will be buying another bottle. So that's my very speedy but honest review on the Youth to the People vitamin C serum. I loved it. As expensive as it is really innovative and really neat. So kudos to them for making another fantastic product. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found it insightful in some way, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.